What do you think are the keys to building wealth?
Man, I think that it's a formula, and then it's also some things that's intangible. To own something is very important. To understand investment, to understand living within your means or under your means, to understand how to make something, I think that's what's been critical for me, is I make something. I take something from zero and I make it, which is music. And that's a very powerful tool to be able to like come into a room and create something out of nothing. And so that's worked for me. But then there's people that, master that part of the game, but consume so fast that it's hard to even get ahead. So it's a combination of things, and I ain't the poster boy for it, but at the end of the day, that's the direction we walking toward, is becoming wealthy to the level that it's not gonna go away, and that we create a situation that it lasts longer than us.
I've always feel like one of the things I admire about you the most is you're always very forward thinking.
Right.
You were on a panel at Complex Con. What are some of the takeaways that you would want people to know about like digital currency? Or
It's a way to think about money. It was 3 or 4 different perspectives. I was one of them. And the convo was just about what is money in 2017 going into 18. Is it paper? Is it agreed value? What makes something currency? So that was what the debate was, and everybody was revolving around that as a question. But just cryptocurrency is, I think it's like a form of karma. I think that the banks had such a crooked model that the engineers and software designers and programmers was like, we're not gonna fix this with a protest. We're not gonna fix this with a march on Wall Street. We're gonna fix this with technology. And they created a equalizer that just, it checkmated the whole game. That's my view on it. It's just like the energy balancing out what went wrong over there, and just the disadvantage that the people were at. The cryptocurrency's balancing that out, or will in the long run. It's gonna take a while, but it's gonna create an option, and you're not gonna have to go operate in that system that led to like 2008, all the banks collapsing and the real estate bubble and all the malpractice of power that was happening in the banking industry and the central banks and all that. So it's like, damn, that was slick. Whoever came up with that was slick. If you really peep it from a political point of view,
for sure.
You know what I mean? That was real effortless checkmate. You know what I mean? They exited before anybody knew what was up.
It's day 2 of the Swiss Mining Institute here in Geneva, and I am with well-known speaker Claude Biget. He's also the keynote speaker at the event. Claude, welcome to the show.
Hello.
I know we've been following each other at the various conferences, and I'm happy to speak with you because, well, you define yourself as a secular bull in the gold space, but you are now more bullish than perhaps ever.
Yes, I think we're in a really inflection point because I just came back from PDAC.
Yes.
I go to many conferences in Switzerland and Geneva and Zurich, and the general atmosphere is rather bullish. A lot of people are talking about gold, which is good, but are they buying? No, I don't see real buying. So we're a couple of years in a bull market. Nobody's buying. It's a good sign.
But central banks are buying.
Yes. Last year, they bought 691 tons. Russia has bought 250 tons. It's huge.
Okay, so central banks are buying. We're seeing billionaires who've never bought gold before stepping into the ring. But you're saying everyday investors.
Everyday investors are not buying yet.
Okay, so why is this a bullish case for gold?
Because everybody's concentrating on the dollar gold chart. I think they should look at gold in all other currencies. This year alone, gold has made new highs in 72 currencies. Yes. If you look at gold in the euro, it's been going up since 2014. You look at it in Turkish lira or in Russian ruble, it's sky high.
What is Impulse? Impulse's first smartphone in the world is working on VoBP, Voice over Blockchain Protocol. How it works. Crypto data engineers analyzed and applied functions of following domains: astronomy, math, physics, psychology, sociology, economy, telecommunication, informatics. To understand more easily, we will present a short demonstration. Let's think that a galaxy is a blockchain. More galaxies form the universe. But the universe has some properties like it's infinite and it's expanding. Blockchain is defined like a virtual reality which works by clear rules from the beginning. Imagine like our galaxy respects Moses' Decalogue from the Big Bang. So blockchain's ecosystem is increasing continuously because possibilities to create a blockchain are infinite and number of blockchains multiplied year by year. A mathematic axiom teaches us the next thing. Between 2 points, we have an infinite number of points. So we applied this axiom in Impulse's algorithm. This helped us to create an infinite number of connections. Einstein, one of the greatest physicists, said in Theory of Relativity, a thing can be in more places at the same time and can produce different actions. Also, we will use this theory to improve our ecosystem. So the device is sending same information in all blockchain in the same time to interrogate which one is the fastest. This is how we get an ultra-fast connection. Authenticity of all users and informations is verified by decentralized methods using miners all over the world. These methods improve security because eliminate human factor and third party. After security check passed, the ecosystem opened a communication channel which uses more private keys and encryption methods. If until now things were easy, now everything is more easy. Imagine the ERC-20 is Chinese language. Only people who learned Chinese can understand, okay? But we need more privacy, and we want to speak in public, and people around us couldn't understand. Using the encryption keys, we build a language which can be understood only by us. It's like we have our own dialect. To improve the communication system, Impulse is using an innovative algorithm which increases the encryption difficulty with every sent message. So, if someone wants to join our conversation and learn our language, he must be accepted by both of us. Because privacy and security are on the first place, Impulse is using an extra protection algorithm against blockchain attacks. For example, in the worst scenario, even if it is almost impossible, if somebody have huge costs to get more than 50% plus 1 blockchain hash power, or blocks, it will take 3 days to hack a blockchain. Our software change communication channel every 10 minutes using special techniques. These techniques are continuously improved using AI and machine learning. Now, because you understood how it's work, we will present Impulse applications and their utility. Don't be scared. It is a lot of technology here, but everything is friendly user. Encrypted communication. Current communication is using unencrypted data transfer, which needs third party to get, process, transfer, and storage all info. So we know that if an information is known by more than 2 people, it is not safe. iPulse is using VoBP, Voice over Blockchain Protocol. This means everything you send is decentralized and P2P with E2EE. Data encrypted data transfer. At this time, we have much of possibilities to send documents, photos, and media, but these services are owned by companies. It means somewhere is a server who can storage everything and to use or not. Technology used by Impulse, it is impossible to hack because it is using same algorithm like communications, so nobody can storage and read what you send. Share location is also protected because Impulse algorithm combine a military electronic warfare procedure with encryption. Secured payments. Today it is easy and fast to pay something, but we all afraid of hackers and card cloners. Online transfer is usually conditioned by workweek schedule. ATM hackers represent a really danger. Online shops and platforms can be hacked, and your account data could be stolen. Money transfer use same algorithm like data transfer because everything is digital. So if we have P2P with E2EE, all users' data are protected. Ultra-fast and unlimited money transfers with your own bank. Current methods to keep safe and to transfer money easy help us very much. So banks make our life easier. Really? No, because banks have big fees for everything. We cannot go to bank when we want because banks have schedule. We can transfer online 24/24, but the receiver cannot receive fast all the time. So why you don't become a bank? Impulse developed a decentralized services, your own bank. Wallet Vault can storage, credit cards, crypto wallets, and all currencies and could be managed in different small wallets. Wallet Manager allows the user to create and set infinite wallets and to make them in accordance with his needs or wishes. For example, we can set an account for invoices with automatic payment in a fixed date. Or you can set a family account shared with all members. Matrix Identity. Today it is important to have more phone numbers because you want to use phone just for office, just for family, and other different wishes. But it is very stressed to have only one number because you could be disturbed in weekend or at late hours. And also it is hard to have more phones or to switch SIM cards all the time. Impulse can solve all problems because we developed a technology called Matrix Identity. This algorithm allows user to create how many phone numbers he wants and to use them in different organizations. Private organization. In this era, people move all the time on long distances, so it is a little bit hard to use same smartphone with the same phone number in different countries without extra fees. This is very easy for Impulse because blockchain can be accessed everywhere, so all users can use their Matrix ID to join all networks even if they are public or private. Now, because all is clear, simple and easy to understand, we can observe that the most important needs: privacy, security, no borders, no fee, have been solved by crypto data with the smartphone Impulse.
Look, my name is Rico Cunningham. I'm a karatbars VIP. This is the Gold Standard Group Monday night conference call. I'm married for 3 years. My lovely wife is on the phone. She's my business partner. We have 2 children. Also have a degree in business from Virginia State University. You know, I'm definitely repping my school tonight. 20 years in information technology, 35 years in entertainment, and 1 year in network marketing with karatbars. Before I really get into what the opportunity is, I want you to understand that the internet is 30 years old right now. And it's probably hard to believe it's been 30 years, but we're going to say happy birthday to the internet. And we know that companies that set themselves up around the internet back in the early 90s, we remember learning how to use email and things like that. Amazon is 24 years old. They're worth $1 trillion. Netflix, 21 years old, 37 billion. And Google, 827 billion. And eBay, of course, worth 40 billion. And eBay is only 23 years old. And what all these companies have in common is they built their companies and infrastructure around the World Wide Web. So getting back to the World Wide Web, it's 30 years old. It's time for a new technology. And that technology right now is called blockchain. It's a decentralized peer-to-peer ledger network. I played a little bit in the beginning about what blockchain is, how it's being used. But we like it because it's not controlled by anyone. Data is encrypted and written to blocks that can't be changed. And these blocks are chained together by cryptography and hashtags. So once the block is written, it can't be changed. So this blockchain is like the internet 2.0. It's like the rebirth of a entirely different type of online network. And it's decentralized, and we really like it because, you know, it's fast, it's secure, and we trust it. And we trust it because in the blockchain, when you send a transaction, the blockchain is going to verify that transaction. And once that transaction is verified by multiple verifiers, not just one or two, it could be 150 It could be as many as needed, because what verifiers are having to do is solve a very difficult mathematical problem. And when they are able to solve that problem, they are rewarded a block. And when that block is written, it can't be changed. So we know this whole structure in blockchain network works very well. And the most important thing about it is that it didn't involve a bank at all in our transaction. So we now, using blockchain, can send things of value. We can transfer value across the network, real value. And it makes it possible that we can start a decentralized bank where you can save in assets like gold and digital currency. It makes it possible that we can have a currency exchange where you can take those assets and go to the public marketplace and trade and sell those assets. And it also makes it possible that we have merchant software that we can accept these digital currencies at point of sale locations. It makes it possible to transact without having the banks in the middle of our transaction. So we know the future of money is going to be digital. And the gentleman who made that all possible is Mr. Harald Seiz. He's the CEO and founder of Karatbars. He's a senator of Global Economic Network in Germany. He's also a member of the Economic Council in Germany. And he simply wants to get gold to every person 18 years of age or older, wants to make gold available at a price point that everyone can afford. And that's what he's been doing with Karatbars since 2011, is they simply have been refining and delivering gold worldwide to over 130 countries. And he is also the visionary of our gold-backed cryptocurrency, which we'll talk about. But he really got involved because gold is a mega market. And for the last 2,800 years, it's been a reoccurring base, stable base of currency and trade. And we also know that in 1971, Richard Nixon canceled the convertibility directly of the United States dollar to gold. And because of that, gold has become more valuable, and currencies that aren't not backed by anything like gold, copper, or silver, something tangible, they always return to their intrinsic value, which is zero. So our dollar has been losing value year after year since, about 1943, pretty much. Well, since its inception, pretty much 98% of our US dollar purchasing power has been eliminated since 1913 to 2013. Now, what we like about gold is that we know gold is stable. We know that if you have a kilogram of gold in 1920, it cost you about 645 US dollars to purchase a kilogram of gold. And if you just held that gold from 1920 to 2019, you could buy a brand new car still with that same kilogram of gold, just as you could in 1920. So the price of gold is stable and doesn't change much over time. But it did change significantly once Richard Nixon delinked the dollar from gold. Now, this is where Karatbars came in. They saw a niche in the market to let the common person, give them a system to be able to purchase gold bars, pure 24 karat LBMA certified gold bars. Typically, you would need to go through a broker, and you would probably have some kind of minimum ounce, 2 ounce, 3 ounce minimum that you would have to meet before some brokers even ship you the gold. It makes it now possible that a person can buy gold by the gram. So Karatbars came into the marketplace and offered gold by the gram, 1 gram, 2.5 gram, and 5 gram bars are their niche. And they've been delivering those gold bars since 2011. And they still do it today. So with that system, what we are teaching is simply, you can pay yourself in these assets now. What we look at Karatbars is like a alternative savings account. You can call it your alternative 401k because you can take $100, $200, $25, $5 in increments. If you develop a mentality that you're going to pay yourself in an asset like gold, you can just do that over time and treat it like a savings account or a 401k account. And we really like Karatbars because setting up these accounts is free. So you don't need to pay anything to register with Karatbars, and you have access to a system to obtain gold bullion in physical form and also in electronic form. And it's free to start. So you can talk to your sponsor anytime you want to say, I'm ready to start saving in gold through karatbars. Now, when you do register with karatbars, you get a landing page, you get a shop, you get digital brochures, presentations like this, but you also get, most importantly, access to a unilevel income system. No matter what level you are in this company, you start at the free register page. And basically, when you register, you get access to gold. And any time you want, you could purchase gold by the gram. You could also brand your own cards, your businesses, or whatever you want for holidays, because your gold simply is delivered in a credit card size container. And that plastic container basically holds the gram, 2.5 gram, or 5 gram bar of gold in that container. So they deliver it, and this is their niche. This is karatbars' niche, is delivering small denominations of transaction-friendly gold. So now we have also physical gold, but we also have digital gold as well, because Harald Seiz saw the need in the future for a cryptocurrency backed by gold. All right, because we know that Bitcoin, if you know anything about Bitcoin, isn't backed by anything. So what Harald Seiz did, he created 2 cryptocurrencies, one backed by gold, called the KBC coin, karat gold coin, and we also have what we currently are offering, our new coin, the KCB coin. And what this coin is backed by our banking infrastructure. We have the world's first licensed crypto bank, and we have a blockchain where everyone can see how much gold we have and which value is stored, behind that gold. And the KCB is represented by a real office in Miami. We stood that office up last year. Our mainnet, our whole banking network, will go up this September, and all the coins are going to be exchangeable for gold. So it's important to know that the karat gold coin, you can exchange that in July for 100 KBC coins will be exchangeable for 1 gram of gold. All right. So now, because of the technology, because of what we're building in karatbars, Mr. Harald Seiz saw that it was possible to store our crypto assets in a secure place. Most people that hear anything about cryptocurrencies and blockchains understand that exchanges have been getting hacked, and people have been losing their assets to hackers because the internet is unsafe, because it's 30 years old, and people are getting hacked, their coins are getting stolen. So it just, by fate, Mr. Harald Seiz linked up with crypto data out of Romania, and the gentleman there developed the K1 Impulse voice over blockchain phone. Now, because we're standing up our own banking network and our own mainnet in September, we have developed blockchain technology further to make it possible to have decentralized communication. And what that means is our conversations, our text messages will be secure, point to point. So when you send it, it's encrypted. When the receiver receives it, it's unencrypted, and the receiver reads it. So this is the beauty about the blockchain technology. It makes things like this possible. Voice over blockchain, crypto data, and karatbars are working together on this project. We're, as a company, are offering real value to the blockchain space, to the cryptocurrency space. This is so much opportunity right now in this market. It is karatbars who's leading innovation. Now, what we're also bringing to the table is a complete ecosystem where not only are we going to have cryptocurrency backed by gold available, we're also going to give merchants the ability to accept the cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and KBC coin at their point of sale in their business. And what it does is allows the merchant to accept cryptocurrency, but get paid out in their fiat currency. And that fiat currency could be in many different currencies, whatever country you may live in, you'll get paid out in your fiat currency. So it protects the merchant from the volatility of the crypto market. So that's the Karat Merchant tool. So, this is what karatbars is doing, and Gold Standard Bank. We're offering solutions for the world, stable solutions backed by actual gold. We have the further our payment solutions, we have an online Karat Pay system similar to PayPal. That in this system you're not transferring cryptocurrency, you're actually transferring actual gold. Karatbars has developed the technology to produce cash, what we call cash gold, in the physical paper form, where the gold bars are embedded in the paper. So when I say you can start saving in gold down to, the 10th of a gram, you can buy a 10th of a gram, and either in the physical form or the electronic form. And that electronic form is called Unable. So simply open a Karat Pay account and you can send real gold through our network. And this is what Karatbars is offering. So if you get the picture, it's a bunch of small pieces of a puzzle, but I'm trying to bring the puzzle together for you. So Harald Seiz and Mr. Joseph Haidt, they're standing up the global banking infrastructure backed by gold assets. And mind you, the assets that we're mining ourselves, Karatbars and Gold Standard Bank have licenses to two major gold mines in Africa. So along with that, you'll be able to go to the ATM machine and bank in our cash gold notes, as well as exchange cryptocurrencies, as well as interact with your own fiat currency. These ATM machines are going to be running on our mainnet network, and it's the only payment solution that's fully backed by gold, and it'll always have value because it's backed by gold. Now, again, to further the complete ecosystem, the complete solution that Harald Seiz and Joseph Haidt are offering, is we also have our own trading exchange. It's called the Karabit Exchange. This is a place where you can go trade your gold, your crypto, and your US dollars or your fiat currencies right here on our exchange. You can take your assets to the marketplace and make profit. If you're an experienced trader, you can make a lot of money trading cryptocurrency on the Karabit Exchange. So these again, with all of these things and offerings that I'm explaining to you, these solutions and points generate transaction fees. And in these whenever a trade happens or an ATM swipe happens, or someone orders something on the phone, these, the merchant software, there are fees that are attached to these things, and all those fees go into the profit of the Gold Standard Bank and the Karat Coin Bank. Now, because of this, we have been taught a simple system that works. We promote the Wealth Builders Worldwide system of saving, and basically we use the system a couple of different ways. The first way we use it is we save as much of the gold in the digital currency as we can, because we understand the value in those assets. And we understand that every time we acquire these assets, we increase our net worth. And we have adopted a mentality that we, as often as we can, we're going to pay ourselves first in these assets. And then we simply just go tell as many people as we can about protecting their own wealth with these assets. And when we do that, we can earn income through Karatbars when people spend money with them using their universe of gold products. This whole presentation has been pretty much centered around shining the light on the innovation that this company is doing with blockchain. And if you position yourself with the company who has the right plan, like eBay did, like Netflix did, like Google did when the internet came out, when the World Wide Web, all those people who went out and learned how to code HTML and make websites and learn all that stuff to build websites and earn income that way, well, there's a new opportunity. And when you have a company like Karatbars who's driving innovation in that area, in the blockchain space, using a physical asset that we all trust, it's been mined for 5,000 years. It's been an important raw material. It's 24 karat gold, and it's actual certified real gold. When you add that to cryptocurrency, then we are operating in the physical space, which Karatbars has been doing since 2011, simply delivering gold. But now Harald Seiz took it further because of the opportunity in the blockchain world. to develop a cryptocurrency, 2 of them backed by gold assets. And when you combine that with our own trading exchange, we're generating income for our bank using our cash gold. And when you offer the world a platform to actually trade or send gold, physical gold electronically, it makes it possible that you don't have to carry around kilos of gold to pay for things. We have solved that problem with our electronic software and systems, and it's all, umbrellaed under a fully licensed crypto bank. We own the bank. The Gold Standard Bank is the holding company for all of the Karat family of companies. And we've launched our K1 phone this weekend in Dubai, and we are blowing out innovation in that area. We are the first to market with a voice over blockchain protocol. Of course, with our innovation, our blockchain, our entire network, our banking structure, all backed by assets, I think you kind of get the picture now and pull all the pieces in that Karatbars Gold Standard Bank is the right company you want to position yourself with, especially for companies that are definitely developing in the blockchain space. Now, to further that, that's what the company's doing. What we are doing as independent affiliates, because the company is doing all of that innovation, what we're simply doing is spreading an opportunity to people and informing them that, look, you can start owning gold, and then, look, you need to pay attention to what's going on with blockchain and cryptocurrencies. You saw what Bitcoin did. It made a lot of millionaires out there. So what we are doing is, spreading an opportunity to align yourself with a company that will pay you for referrals. Now, I told you before, in the free mode, you get access to our unilevel referral program where you get paid your unilevel bonus. But when you decide that you want to do the business outside of the free mode, you can optionally be a business partner with us. And, saving the assets as a customer is definitely what we're all doing. But you have an option to become start your home-based business with Karatbars. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that right now. And basically in the free mode, Karatbars will pay you up to 6% commissions just for building 3 direct teams or more. You can build as many teams as you want, but at least 3 that go out and start generating income for Karatbars. So if these referrals that happen, this activity happens under you through your referrals, Karatbars will pay you up to 6%. Now, if you decided you want to earn more and you want to take advantage of our business package options, we do have business packages starting at 150 euros, and that will give you access to more streams of or access to more of our commission systems that we have. The free users only get access to 1, but the business partners get access to 7 more lines of commission. So those are the packages. You can start off with a bronze. You can get all the way up to a VIP. We have a fast track program where any one of these packages, with the exception of VIP, if you sign up in a bronze and then you have 5 other people sign up in a bronze along with you, then Karatbars will promote you to silver package. Same thing with the silver package. If you start in the silver and you go out and get 5 more silvers, they'll promote you to gold. Same thing in the gold. You start in the gold, you go out and get 5 golds, they'll put you in the VIP package. So the way these packages work, a couple of different ways. I'm going to go over quickly, probably just the 2 or 3 of our most powerful commission lines. But the first one is the direct commission. And no matter if you're bronze, silver, gold, or VIP, you're going to get 10% on your direct line. And then what you're going to also get is 3% on your second line. So that person you brought in and introduced, and then that person brought in. And then as far as we go in direct commission is the 3rd generation. That's where it cuts off. It's only 2% there. And no matter what package level you're in, bronze, silver, gold, or VIP, this is our direct commission structure. But we have a very powerful tool called dual commissions. And this is where you're going to see some of the differences in the business packages. Because once you generate units on your teams. Every time anyone on your left team or right team acquires gold products or business packages, it creates units for you. And when you have 25 units on one team and 50 units on the other team, that triggers a dual commission payout, a dual team payout. And this happens anytime those numbers reach 25 and 50 on either side. It's called a dual team payout. And you can get those to infinity. So no matter how large your organization grows, you're going to receive points from the first level down to the infinite level. You can receive points for Karatbars products and packages being purchased. So, you know, packages pretty much work like this. If you're in a bronze package and you do a dual team payout, you'll get 40 euros. And if you sign someone up in a bronze package, that generates 5 units for every bronze sale. But if you go out and sign up a silver, it generates 20 units. And if you are a silver, when you cycle dual team payout, you'll get 50 euros. And the same thing with the gold, 60 euros, VIP 80 euros. And you see the units that you earn for each package that you sell there. So Karatbars has a 180,000 dual team payout maximum per week. Now, another powerful commission system we have is called matching bonus. Now, if anyone in your organization makes a dual team payout, Karatbars has a system to give us a matching bonus. So for me, it's an incentive for me to go out and help my network grow and help my team be successful, because when they make money, I get a 5% matching bonus on that dual team payout. So at a bronze level here, you would get 2 levels of matching bonuses. So if anyone in your first 2 generations makes a dual team payout, Karatbars matches that, gives you 5% on that package level. Same thing with silver. They get 3 levels deep. Gold gets 5 levels deep, 5 generations deep. And VIPs, we get 7 levels deep. So anyone in our organization, anywhere 7 levels deep, goes through a dual team payout. We get 5% on top of that. So we also know that some people don't want to do the business. Some people don't want to sell. Even though we don't sell anything, but most people think this is selling. This is really just, us showing you an opportunity. But some people have it in their mind that they don't want to do the business. Fine, that's up to you, because it is optional to do the business. But what we all do acquire the gold and the cryptocurrency. So if you believe in what we're doing at the Gold Standard Bank and Karatbars, then you can get yourselves one of these profit packages. And it's like buying stock in the company. And again, we start off with 150 euros and we're giving you an extra percent on top because we are in our initial offering phase. These profit packages will stop selling. I think we end in July, we end our pre-sale of these KCB. Then these profit packages do come with our Karat Coin Bank cryptocurrency. So these are digital packages. These are not physical delivery packages. But you also do get gold, cash gold, which is a gold, physical gold in the electronic form. And if you're a serious investor, we have $1 million package. So we have a price level to fit everyone's pocket, because Harald Seiz and Mr. Joseph Height, they want everyone to be able to participate. In order to establish a global banking system of this magnitude, the people on the planet have to have the currency. We have to have the gold. We have to have the digital asset to be able to use in the ecosystem. So they are very generous with their bonuses on top. And again, if you don't want to participate in the business of spreading this information, then simply hold these assets. The Karat Coin Bank KCB coin will start trading in September. That's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate all of you listening. We're going to open up the floor for some questions. I'm going to have some other people say a few words, but it's been a pleasure. This is what we do on Monday nights. We talk about this opportunity and we share it with people. And I want to see who has any questions. If you have any questions, feel free to unmute yourself or put it in a chat window and we'll try to answer your question. Let me see who's out there. What's up, Arthur? What's up, Chris? What's up, Everett? Howard, Mr. Howard Harvey. As a matter of fact, speaking of Mr. Howard Harvey, go ahead and unmute yourself. We got about 10 more minutes, and we're gonna try to shut the call down. But I definitely want Howard Harvey. Dr. Harvey is my upline sponsor, one of my upline sponsors. I'm not sure if my other sponsor, JC, is on, but I want to give the floor to Mr. Harvey right now, so he can say something to the people. How you doing, sir?
How's it going? Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's doing very well tonight. Just want to say a few things, and also want to thank one of my business partners in Africa, Anna, for joining us. And she's actually brought in someone named Sunny to our call tonight. So welcome to the African Nigerian team. But one thing I do want to say is that we have the complete system. We have the cash gold. We have the cryptocurrency. We have the ATMs. We have the cell phone. So it's an actual complete system. And I really can't say anything else other than the fact that I believe in my total heart is that we're about to transfer a lot of wealth from people who had wealth for so long to people who are now about to get a lot of wealth. And I never thought this kind of day or this kind of system would be available to the average person. And so it's really the complete system. I went into a store today, just picking up my cleaners, and I showed that Indian guy this cash gold. Let me show it to you real quick. Let me, hold on. So I just showed him this cash gold, and it piqued his interest. And then I was able to tell him about the merchant account. If someone came in with Bitcoin, put their phone up against their system, they can instantly get paid in any currency that they want. If they want the dollar bill, they can get the dollar bill. If they want the euro, they can get the euro. If they want the yen, they can get the yen. But sooner or later, they're gonna realize that gold is king and paper is not. I study this stuff. This is the book I'm reading right now, The Creature from Jekyll Island. If you get a chance to read this book, you'll know that the Federal Reserve Bank is not owned by the federal government. So if you're working for cash, and I don't want to be, hard on you, you're working for an illusion is really what you're working for. And so whenever somebody gets bailed out, the taxpayers have to pay for it, which increases the amount of supply of cash. So when you increase the amount of supply of cash, guess what happens? The value, you're gonna take more money to buy the average stuff. So like when I was in college, my grocery bill may have been $125. Now I can't go past $400, $500 for a grocery bill. That's not going to change. The only thing that's going to get you lined with that inflation is when you get gold. It allows you to stop inflation in its tracks. It also allows you to get on the actual commerce side. So what happens is money flows one way, okay? You have banks on both sides to control the money. It flows like a river. Either you're going to be on the customer side where you're giving the money away, or you're going to be on the commerce side where you're collecting the money. Money is flowing towards you. And so when you get a rental property, the renter pays rent and money flows towards you. That's why it's an asset. When you get gold, money flows towards you. That's why it's an asset. And so that's all I got to say. I don't want to take too much more of your time. Thank you so much. That was a wonderful presentation, Mr. Rico. Have a good night.
Hey, look, I want to see, we're going to be down to Let's Go Weekend. I think this Let's Go Weekend is going to be very special because not only is our cryptocurrency doing well, KBC coin is performing right now. It's just going to be a very special weekend. The phone is out. And for most of us that maybe, I'm going to be going through Karat Merchant. I've logged into the account. And I'm going to be doing a webinar on just Karat Merchant because I from what I've seen, it looks pretty powerful.
It's a game changer.
Yeah, it's a game changer because if you know anything about the company Backed, You know, everybody's waiting on Backed to get to market, and Backed was pretty much trying to do what we're doing. We just beat them to market. And I heard news today that they still don't know when they're going to release Backed. But Backed was supposed to be something that Starbucks got behind and Burger King to accept cryptocurrency and get paid out in a fiat currency. Karatbars, we in the market now for that. So we have a powerful system. We hope that anyone that's on this call right now, if you're not already a member of Karatbars, you know, it's free to set yourself up, create an account, and you get to see what we see from behind the scenes. Now, we only got a few more minutes. I really like to keep my calls real, an hour. I just want to say what's up to, I see Wanda Pinkley, Lofton is on, Lenny Bones, Gold DJ, LAC Gold, my beautiful wife. What's up, John? I see you out there. And I want to congratulate everyone for qualifying for all the incentives. And Fonz, I'm going to let you speak on that because I woke up this morning and I saw your post that you've already qualified for South Africa. And I think all of us, you know, I'd like to see all of us in South Africa. I'm definitely trying to make it to South Africa this year. So Fonz, DJ Fonz, the Gold DJ, I'm going to let you have the floor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. Rico, it's the Gold DJ, Fonz Chisholm, given the opportunity to live our dreams. I want to say good evening to everyone once again for another powerful Monday night call with GSG. Just really, really quick, and I know we're pressed for time. I just wanted to, before I go into the whole South Africa thing, I just want to touch on that prequel that you played, that with Nipsey Hussle. You know, rest in peace to him. You know, he was definitely an innovator in his own right, a rapper by trade, but he also learned how to use his gift and his voice to put a message out there to let everyone, his audience, all races, whatever, everyone know that there's a better way, and just shedding light on a lot of things, especially business ownership, you know, entrepreneurship, and also cryptocurrency and implementation of cryptocurrency. And so we definitely lost a great soul today or yesterday. Just wanted to pay homage to him real quick. But yes, you know, the South African incentive, I'm running like I posted. You know, I'm running to win a trip. You know, and right now I did win a profit package. Actually, Howard Harvey won a profit package as well, and also one of my affiliates, Terry, he won a profit package as well on a bronze level. So it's just awesome. You know, I qualified for a profit package in the Dubai Incentive as well. So, and like I've always stated, I've been in a lot of opportunities, and nothing I've been in can compare or even come close to what we have in our hands right now. I've never gotten paid as fast as I have in anything else, or I've never qualified for anything that you know, they just make it so easy with Karatbars that, you know, we're building wealth and, you know, creating residual income for ourselves, just sharing with others and helping others and bringing others along with us for the ride. And it's just a beautiful thing. So congratulations to everybody else who qualified for a prize in the Cape Town incentive. Just keep running. We got to think about another month and a half. Just keep running. And I want to see everyone in South Africa. I'm canceling everything I got to do on that day to be in South Africa for real.
You and me both, brother. Hopefully we'll be there together. So with that, you know, I normally have some more time, but I just want to thank everyone for everything that, you know, that everyone's doing. You know, the Gold Standard Group has been growing so rapidly for the last year. You know, I've put in a full year at Karatbars, and I've seen so many positive results. I've seen people change, and they're growing, and we're all saving, and we're all winning. And we hope, you know, you join us. So with that, we're going to see you again next Monday, unless anyone has any questions. You know, we didn't take any questions at all. Is anyone out there that has anything that they want to?
I want to say one thing for all those new people who are joining the call. Get back to the person who invited you to this call, and you know, talk to that person. This is some next level stuff. So, You know, I wish that you can go ahead and be a part of this family. We do this every Monday, and thank you and good night.